So I'm going to talk about how to put the weights into a weighted blanket. I have the blanket here with a 4-inch grid. The columns are already sewn, and now I'm filling each column with 1/3 of a cup of these little poly pellets. So I just pour them in, and I've already filled all the columns except this last one. And then I shake the blanket so they go all the way down to the bottom. And in this example, I'm doing the second row from the bottom. So this bottom row is already filled with poly pellets, and then I stitched all the way across, and now I'm going to stitch across the second row. So this can be a little bit tricky because the poly pellets want to move around. Just making sure that seam's nice and tight. So my trick, what I do, I go ahead and get started. I've drawn the horizontal lines that I want to follow, and I go ahead and get started, stitch a little, back stitch, go forward. I always plant the needle when I pause so I don't get off, and then I use a pencil. I take my pencil and I slide the poly pellets over as best I can, and then I hold the pencil in place while I stitch along. And it's okay if there's a few poly pellets over here, but you want to keep most of them in the pocket. So I hold the pencil and I stitch until I reach the next pocket, and I plant the needle, make sure all the poly pellets are scooched over, hold them in place, and stitch. And this doesn't have to be precise, we're just trying to stay on the line as best we can, and I slowly work my way all the way across and keep repeating till all the pockets are full.